Now listen, we all know I'm a Marvel Snap genius. That's not being called into question. That's never, ever been up for debate. No one has ever claimed otherwise. But if you want to be a Marvel Snap genius too, well, I built this deck that's running a bunch of different cards that give you information. This is a recon deck. We're going to learn about the opponent's deck, locations, their lines of play, and so on through your own cards. And I'm revisiting this idea because Copycat landed this week. And she gives you that great data about what card your opponent is not going to have access to. Not only is it at the bottom of their deck, but also you've stolen its text. So if you get that Shang-Chi, you know they're not going to have that Shang-Chi to answer you. And there's a million other awesome examples as well. And it doesn't stop there. We've also got stuff in here like Kang. This can give you insights into what your opponent is likely to play, maybe even where they might want to play things. You've got stuff like Uatu. This one pleasantly surprised me. There were numerous games in which having access to that information early allowed me to like play into a Sanctum Sanctorum to close to get advantage in an otherwise closed off spot, particularly because this deck actually has a pretty low curve. Classic Howard, you get information about your top deck. We've got White Queen. What's the biggest card in my opponent's hand? Mirage, what's the lowest card? What are they going to play on turn 5 with Daredevil? Every single card here in one way or another kind of gives you that information. Even Professor X, by closing off spots, limits your opponent's play lines to other spots, so you get some data about where they're more likely to play. And of course, Leader here, the biggest brained card of all, guarantees you're going to match that opponent's biggest play as well on that final turn. And all in all, I don't actually know how well this deck performed. I played this one on stream, and I played it in Deadpool's Diner, which Untapped doesn't track the data. If somebody really wants to go to my stream and track wins and losses, you can. But I think it felt okay. It's definitely not going to be like a top tier meta deck because it doesn't really have its own proactive game plan. Like a lot of these things are just sort of reliant on your opponent's stuff and getting kind of sneaky and smart with it, but you don't have ways to like put out a ton of power. You can't just develop your own threats. So by no means do I think this will be a great deck or anything like that, but it is a very fun deck, a very interesting deck. It allows you to do some sneaky things. Kang in particular stole me a ton of wins in Deadpool's Diner because people were scared of the free Kang snap with those bubs at risk. So I don't know. There's something cool here. You could probably tweak this to make it a little bit better and, less all in on this idea. Like, do you really need Howard? I don't know. But nonetheless, it felt capable and we still won a lot of big surprising games with a deck like this one. So one of the more enjoyable ideas I think out there in Marvel Snap. Now do keep in mind as we head into the gameplay here, this is a live recording from stream, which I don't normally do. So number one, it's going to look a little different today because I had like a fancy overlay for the Conquerors event where I was practicing on stream while recording this. Number two, I'll be talking to chat a little more, so I seem more distracted. That's just for this video. Maybe the next one too if I have a good Conquerors gameplay video, but that's just a little unusual note. That's not going to be the new normal, just a little different today. So hopefully you still enjoy, despite the different look, maybe different feel, but this deck is definitely a little different and a lot of fun. So Death Domain, we definitely want to get out ahead of. This is great. Having a 1 and a 2 here is awesome. I feel like we've had some good Uatu hits today, by the way. There's so many negative locations that Uatu is kind of intriguing. If you have a low tempo deck like this that has a lot, or a high tempo deck, but if you have low cost cards, for God's sake, I think Uatu's actually been pretty good. Angela's not bad at all. Orcus Forge can fill in the curve a bit too, maybe. Okay, Jeff is pretty solid. That's a great Mirage card. We can move that left. Actually putting together a decent little Angela package here. I think Daredevil Jeff's really cool. We want to get Daredevil down probably earlier rather than later, right? I will say it's not necessarily super advantageous, but Professor X... I gotta click this, by the way. I want to, sure. Professor X could be good. I'm a bit worried about Nocturne. This is a deck that will definitely have a Nocturne that can move into Death's Domain. Clearly they have to find it and play it on time. But let's see if that happens. We could maybe Professor X right then, just to go 6 to 5. Like we know we have, well, we know they have a Jeff. I mean, so we know there's at least a Jeff, but this one doesn't win. It's Nocturne that would be big enough to win. So gotta see there. Let's see what Daredevil does. Spider-Ham could be disruptive, but it's too late to stop a Nocturne anyway. The Nocturne would have to be played this turn to be relevant, right? Leader, probably not good against this deck. They always want to play 2 cards. Leader's better against 1 big guy. Atlas 9K, thanks to the Prime subs. Is the Conquerors format known already? I think we just, you know, there's however many creators, maybe 12 or something. I think we're all going to play basically for 2 hours and just see how many bubs we can get, like total. We're starting at some threshold of bubs already on like pre-made accounts or whatever, so it's not, you know, it's not from scratch or anything, but dude, Darkhawk. We have 4 in deck. So he's 11 right now, but he's going to be even smaller. We'll have 3 in deck. 19. So Professor X doesn't seal the deal there. Left is also not sealed either by this. It might be hard to beat this. Boy. We have that leader incoming, but this feels like their biggest card, right? That's the problem. Oh no, my deck's too small, dude. No, wait, this is gonna fill. Hold up, I'm an actual genius. This is gonna stay big enough for the Shang-Chi. It's gonna stay big enough because I filled my hand with Sentinels. I can take 0 credit for this, but it's actually so insane. It's so insane. I guess I don't do anything left anyway, so we just always make this right, don't we? It's actually so insane. The greatest, biggest brain play ever made. Yes, I'm gonna pretend that was intentional. Oh, so lucky and so smart. That's the way to be in life. Man. Oh no, don't retreat! I guess they knew it was this though, right? They knew it was this, so. As soon as they saw the White Queen, they kind of knew they were cooked. They might have had another 4, but this deck usually runs like 2 big cards only. And a bunch of small boys. Yeah, Howard's great. Opponent emoted on the middle of thing. How do they know what it is? Kang is OP. Wait a minute. This is the prophecy foretold. Are we both gonna be playing Kang? Hey, Katie Page. Holy crap. It's good to see you, Katie Page. I'll be back on Friday as well, if you will. They like the Howard. We got a Mirage. Oh, they're actually playing Kang, and we stole their Kang. This is unbelievable. This is unheard of. The Kang mirror match. We're gonna play 2 Kangs in 1 game, dude. Coulson turned off. Were they Airshim? I didn't even look. Yeah, they are. They are Airshim, yeah. Airshim. Oh, there's Mrs. Kilman, the devil herself, as we speak. My camera's messed up. My microphone's messed up. I told him you can back. It's you know, jostled free. We're making fun of you. See ya. Thank you. Love you. Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how big this is gonna be. So negative zone seems pretty risky. We'll save the Kang for later, man. They'll never expect the double Kang. 2 straight Kang turns. I owe you a Spectrum variant. This sounds familiar, but I don't know why. But I believe you. Am I supposed to craft one or what? What was the story on this? Shard and oh my god, are you kidding me? That is the worst morph ever played. Are you serious right now? Professor X screws me a little bit, right? Dude, there's the second Kang. Let's play the Copycat now. Oh! Dude, I love it! They don't even know I have the 2 Kangs incoming. Dude, these Kang snaps are just free money. Stark Tower early. All right, let's wait on the ham. I think it's actually usually better a little bit in the mid game. Gives them time to parse that stronger card to the left. Like it filters the hand down to the left, basically, as small things get played out through the first few turns. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely gonna go right on this. Opponent should maybe think they should play right, seeing the Uatu. Although Thunderbolt's Tower definitely makes sense for the Widow's Kiss too. Juggernaut. Whoa, okay. Yeah? Juggernaut would actually be a pretty fitting card in this deck in some ways. I didn't want it to be so much like disruption though, as it was like IQ, like big brain, you know. I wanted information more than disruption. So I think this fits that model. Go mid. Nice. Basically 0 there for them. I mean, I'm at -6, so it's, you know, it's fair game, but we kind of need to wait. I trust the cable though. We're gonna play this rock. It's gonna get destroyed. It's gonna use up the danger room for us, is my hope. I don't really want to win mid, but I just need space potentially. Don't expect the Red Hulk. I think we don't use the rock. I think we use leader to get to left potentially later. So we're just gonna sit for now. Iron Man is really nasty, right? That's very, very good in Stark Tower, isn't it? Kind of wish we had that that Juggernaut now. That would be great to go mid. Oh baby, the Dark Hawk. The opponent's deck only has 3 cards, so that's not great. Cable stealing. Yeah, I mean, let's see what Kang's about, right? Let's take the Kang snap. They just have no idea what I'm about, so you know that Iron Man might feel very exposed to them because of like Enchantress or whatever, and Bubs, you know, make people nervous, I think. Athena and Juggernaut. Okay, so Juggernaut's not actually that scary, right? I mean, it does set up, of course, nicely because he's the dude, but we could maybe just go Jeff plus Copycat, I guess. The leader doesn't feel very good into that, what we just saw, so I don't think it's well, I can't play leader anyway. We're on 5, aren't we? Yeah, I think it's Jeff into Copycat. You just get the Jeff buff. You take the Copycat mid, I guess, just to contest here. What was the other card they played? I literally already forgot. I literally already forgot what it was. Oh yeah, the Athena, that's right. Oh, they went with a rock slide this time. Okay.
All systems
Kind of
go.
nice. I like it. Thank you for pivoting, sir. Yeah. This doesn't really win here is the problem, right? And it probably doesn't win right because it just matches. I think it's this. So they play a big card here. Like Jeff surpasses Athena. No, he actually, well, with leader he does, yes. And then if they play a big card here, we actually net more thanks to Widow's Kiss. They play a big card here. I guess we just lose mid in that case though, don't we? Or we lose a tiebreaker probably, don't we? I just don't, like if they play a medium and medium, we might have a chance. But otherwise, if they play just one big card, we lose the tiebreaker. I think they'll play medium and medium because I just don't think they want to buff Athena. So they play a card here and a card here. We win mid because well, if the bigger card is here is the problem. If we need the leader to copy mid, basically, I think is what I'm saying. If the leader copies left or right, we're in trouble, I think. It copied both. They're the same size, and the Juggernaut moves it. This is insanity. Let's go. Perfect. The plan worked too, because you know if this actually wasn't a Juggernaut and stuck, then we'd win here thanks to the Widow's Kiss buff, and we'd win here because they'd be at 3 less. They'd be at 11-9. Yeah. We got the peak. Oh, that makes Professor X insane on turn 3. So let's see what Uatu turns into here. We might want to Professor X this if we get out ahead, you know. We might also just, oh my god, that's a good one. I kind of want to steal the Professor X if we can though and just rely on the Agatha, right? So maybe we'll do this. Professor X here because they may not play here because they want to play to Kiln, and then try to win left and right. Yeah. I think that's reasonable, right? Leader's also insane, by the way. That might even match them on turn 4 depending on what they do. Kang is also a 0-5, bro. Do I bother with the Kang here? I don't think so. 7 feels sufficient. They want to play to Kiln anyway. I mean, it's definitely possible that Peak can give them something huge, but let's save the Kang for later. Just try to lock down right, and then Agatha hopefully is big enough to just win, right? That's the why am I using this deck again? I mean, I wanted to play this deck because it's really fun. I want to make a video out of it. I don't think it's good. Like I said, if you know, we're not going to play this deck on Friday. There's no way. Like, we'll probably going to play Erisham, honestly, because I think that's a little simpler to play. You know, kind of reduces some of the decision making in game and allows you more decision. Oh, bro, I'm not in Deadpool's diner. What did I do? Oh, great hit. Insane hit. Surfer gone. Luke Cage. Okay, so that's a huge lead mid. And with Surfer gone too, it might be hard for them to get more power here. Null. Null is no good. Ah, we got Nocturne, dude. Cool, that's nice. Yeah, we'll just go Cable Copycat. Copycat can actually move mid as well if we think that's, because right is, as far as we know, secured. Especially now Nocturne's out of the equation for the Professor X. All decks right now are anti-Erisham. I don't think that's totally true exactly. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, cool. Good win. Uatu actually won this game for us, by the way. Like, I mean, maybe this would have happened kind of organically anyway, but it was nice to know to like support the Professor X. Do you think he'll ever rework Kang? I think he's one of the most like, well, I don't know if boring's the right word, but one of the least, well, least played, but just like least interesting is not the right word. Least functional is not the right word. What is the word? Compelling, maybe? Least compelling? Like, he's interesting. The mechanic is different and unique, but it's not very compelling. You know, it doesn't usually do much. Sanctum Sanctorum, right? That is a great heads up to have. Okay. So we'll probably just go Mirage here in case it hits me a better play than a Morph. Cable can still be good later. Mirage, though, gives you a potentially great... Oh, well, no, hold up. This is the last time I'm playing here. No, hold up. It's Cable for size then, huh? Never mind. It's revealing next turn. Cable for size, that's fine. Oh, Magneto, okay. Yeah, Morph left is cool. Mirage, Daredevil after that. Copycat captures the Black Knight. Probably not useful to us, but I'm thinking about this Morph now. Like, is it gonna have a discard card in it? Like, I might play this and then discard Magneto off of like a Lady Sif or something, and then get the dude. Maybe, yeah. It's kind of safe to play. It doesn't hurt anything right now. If this deck has Hela, we might have problems with Sanctum Sanctorum. Darkhawk gone and Hela gone. Okay, so now it would take a Ghost Rider to be scary. I think it's still this. We can probably... Oh, they're just done when the Hela's gone. Okay, nice, dude. That was the only way to access Sanctorum, so probably just felt like they didn't have a win condition anymore. Pet Mansion. Okay, it's not really changing much. I do like Spider-Ham a little later better. I think that remains true. We like to hit more medium to high cost things. Sometimes that small thing's banking on the left side there. Yeah, try to hit one big guy here, maybe. Just watched Deadpool and Wolverine in the cinema, and when I returned, Regis is live. Dude, I haven't been to a movie in forever, but I'd like to go. I'm jealous, man. I haven't really heard or seen reviews just yet, but I'm sure it'll be fun either way. Like, I liked all of the Wolverines and all of the Deadpools, frankly, so. Well, I don't know about all the Wolverines. I think X-Men Origins was really bad, right? But I liked a lot of the Wolverines anyway. Ooh, Thena's nasty. They only have one space there, but they don't really need much. The Thena just kind of carries anyway. Daredevil would be kind of cool to get down. It does give you, like, maybe some Professor X data. I'm a bit worried about Jeff and Nocturne, though. Professor X just does not have the impact he used to have. I will say, too, though, White Queen's pretty bad. Like, White Queen's so bad. It's like I really don't want to put those mid. You know, I have this problem where if I like win left with Professor X, it doesn't really matter because I can't win mid. I don't have a big enough card to win mid anyway. Kitty Pryde's not such a problem, and Korg is actually not such a problem. So maybe we can steal. And this is turn 5, right? So if they don't play the move card here exactly, this will connect on the Professor X. So we'll have information here from the Daredevil. We'll know whether they play a move card or not, they can move in time. The problem then will be, like, how do I beat a Darkhawk, right? That's going to be the issue. They're snapping prior to the Daredevil, okay? I mean, they're way ahead. I can't really blame them. My deck is bad. Elsa and Kitty. Okay, so Professor X does win here, but how the heck do you win left? I can play a leader, right? Am I getting a leader? No, we're getting a morph. I mean, we're ahead a little, but Elsa's scaling them a bunch. Could do this instead and then try to win mid, but it's the same problem, right? It's a head-to-head. I don't know how to win a head-to-head. There's just no way to win a head-to-head. Since we're technically tied here, I mean, we're technically ahead here, I guess. This prevents the Elsa problem, at least. But there's just no way to win. This is going to 10. I could maybe fake them into a Shang-Chi. You know? Problem is, how do I win even with that? Even upon that premise. Maybe they actually have a Shang-Chi. Let's assume they play the Kitty there. It goes to what? 7? That's 7 and 7's 14 minus 4 is 10. Shang-Chi would be 6, 8. I would still actually lose if they played the Kitty right. I would still lose even if I grabbed a Shang-Chi. I have priority, so I can't rely on a Shang-Chi mid. It has to be here. But they might play Kitty here. Just trying to flip sewer system because they actually need to win sewer system too because left is gone. I mean, I guess they actually might have a Jeff to steal left too for the record. Jeff might just beat everything. I'm gonna try this weird play though. Let's see if they have a Jeff. Let's see if they have a Shang-Chi. Let's see if that's a Kitty Pryde. I don't remember what that Kitty Pryde looked like. Oh, we got a Cosmo. That's definitely not enough. The Kitty did go mid. Iron Man mid. Oh my god, I could have just beat that on power. Are you kidding me? Could have just beat this on numbers. I could have just played White Queen and Mirage and won. Are you serious? Dude. White Queen's 5. That is a 6. Mirage is 1. That is 7. Bro, I'm so mad. Are you kidding me? I never dreamed we'd be able to win on numbers. Yeah, Howard can go left. Monster Island doesn't really tell us much right now, but I like these matching variants, by the way. Both Luca Claretti, one of my favorite Marvel Snap artists, honestly. I like this style a lot. Copycat's Iron Man. That's so insane. That's so good. Death Domain we could try to steal with Professor X. You know, it's exposed to movement cards now, so it's definitely not as safe as it used to be, but if I don't have anything else happening anyway, it might just be worth it. Could also maybe use it to just protect the monster. If we go for like an Iron Man here, you know, that's a pretty nice play. Kang could give us some info on the Professor X, I guess. This stacks up a ton of power, though. So there... Oh! Okay, no worry about Shang-Chi anymore, I guess. Yeah, or Enchantress or Rogue. It's pretty cool. Let's go White Queen for now. Professor X mid might just seal this game. Let's see if we see a Nocturne or not, I guess. This might be a Darkhawk. Yeah, okay. Darkhawk's not great for either of us, to be honest. I mean, let's go Kang now. See what's up. Snap. Do the Kang snap. The Kang snap does seem very powerful in Deadpool's Diner because people really worry about their bubs. I don't think people really care about their cubes that much, to be honest. These days, I think people just don't care. The Kang snap is just free sometimes, dude. Okay, Superflow. We'll dodge that for sure. Muir Island kind of pointed that way anyway. I like how tempo-y this deck is, by the way. It's like shockingly... You get out quick. We're gonna have an early White Queen next turn. It's a pretty great 1, 2, 3. Ghost Spider, they Airshim. I hate checking. Yeah, they're Airshim. I know I can click up here, guys, but my normal layout has it blocked, so that's why I clicked that instead. Yeah, let's see what's up with the White Queen. Professor X just locking this down might be good. I mean, they're obviously not really move. It's just Airshim, so Yeah, and Kang we trust for sure, dude. That's crazy how often it's stealing games. Really cool. Blob is nice. Ooh, Iron Man. We gotta do some math, maybe. Shoot. I wanted to lock that out with Professor X, but now it's like they're gonna keep scaling every turn, especially if they play there. I mean, I guess if they play there... let's Kang, right? Let's Kang, snap. If we steal another game with a Kang snap, by the way, forget it. I can't actually in good conscience recommend Kang in Deadpool's Diner, but at the same time, it's like, man. Oh, Leech. Okay, that is actually really scary. That kills my whole hand, basically. I mean, they didn't play it left, so, you know, in theory, the Professor X here could connect. If they play it left, we're definitely too far behind, right? But let's do some math, right? We got to do some math, I think. Let's do some math. So we go to 18, which is actually 22. Opponent goes to... They gain +2, which is actually 14. They basically gain 4 every turn, and I gain 4 every turn. So as long as we're ahead, and they don't play... I mean, if they play, we lose 100%. If they don't play it there... If they don't play it there, this does stay ahead, you know, minus outside influence or whatever, but movement cards or something. But all right, let's I will say, if they're playing Leech and I want to get value out of these cards, I need to play them now, is another argument, right? Like, if the Leech still connects, I need to play these at this moment, you know? Maybe even here, honestly, because I don't really want to deal with Vibranium yet. I just hate that it's hard to win that later. I'm going to trust my top deck. I'm going to play left. They're going to play Leech mid again. Okay. We steal left like this, I think, because we each gain, like we said, 4 each turn. It's just that I need a top deck that's insane. Like, it has to be good. I can play Cable for tempo. Mirage is okay. It's gonna be hard to steal this back, right? I need like a leader or a copycat that's insane. Okay, so right's gone. Like, that's just gone. Like, we're never winning there. I hate playing Vibranium Mines for a tie here, dude. I desperately need a leader. Mirage is never gonna be good. There's no way it's good. Yeah, that's terrible. Copycat top deck into Shang-Chi. Of course. Yeah, no, this can't win. It's impossible. I mean, there's just no way 9's enough. It's just not possible, right? I got nothing to lose, so we'll try, but it just doesn't. Oh my god, wait, what's happening?
Victory.
Yeah, I mean, maybe playing around Shang-Chi, but are there certain rules for the Conquerors, or is it just win as much as you can? I mean, there were certain rules. I'll have to refresh on the rules, read the rule book again, but, you know, there's stuff about, like, you know, not buying in forever and, you know, don't cheat, sort of things like that. Don't collude, no collusion, those sorts of typical rules, and then, you know, just a little bit of stuff about like bub management and so on, how much you're able to buy in and so on. I'm sure it'll be explained in like the official kind of documents and streams and so on. All right, so we're looking at an Arishem deck, as we know, because they played 2 cards on turn 1. Ooh, Enchantress is kind of fun. Do we rip that on Quinjet early? It doesn't usually disrupt much. I am like out of space already, man. Crimson Cosmos is sort of tough for me. I mean, this should get me something big. Often we'll get Arishem, though, unfortunately. I don't even know if Spider-Ham is worth playing, to be honest. It's just, it's so iffy because it might hit some garbage Arishem card that's just sitting in hand they're not going to care about. Oh, well, that too, I guess. Oh, this Enchantress is insane. Do we save it for later for surprise factor? I think so, right? Let's get more data first. Oh, wait, what?
Victory.
Wait, what? Oh, maybe they know. Well, there's no way. Well, no, I guess they know I got the Enchantress, huh? Was this really the lowest cost? I just realized this was the lowest cost card in their hand, by the way. What the heck? And they stacked them up. I don't know if I do wait, by the way. Like, killing the Quinjet does have upside immediately. Like, this may be wrong. I like the surprise factor too, though, so. They just retreated immediately after playing it. I don't know. It's funny. I recorded an anti-airship deck with Cassandra Nova and Darkhawk for today's YouTube video, and I saw 0 airship in an hour and a half. It's like, how does that happen? Dream Dimension and Lemuria. Okay. Spider-Ham fine there. Morph and White Queen's a solid curve at least, yeah. Clintar a little bit risky for sure. Mirage can go here though. This is a fine Mirage. Regis still streams. Well, not until today. Correct, man. Thanks for the 32 months, dude. Welcome back. That's very nice of you. Oh my goodness, Maximus early. All right, I don't mind that. Oh, bro, I got their pig, of course, duh. It was a magic. All right, man, kind of be nice to have that magic right now. Let's go here. Maximus makes me think there might be a Ronin. Be a good hit. Their hand may not stay big, but I think Ronin's a decent hit, yeah. White Queen could also find me that Ronin. And Leader could potentially steal that Ronin, because Dream Dimension means Ronin's not coming down on 5 for them. Oh, that's the Shang-Chi, okay. Dr. Octopus, huh? Oh, I don't know, dude. It's scary, right? Because I don't think so, right? It's really risky in Clintar. We don't have a Shang-Chi. We know they have a Shang-Chi, so we want to kind of avoid their Shang-Chi potentially too. Like this can go to 8 here, I guess. If I do a White Queen, we're not drawing a card, but I think our draws kind of suck anyway, right? I don't think our draws are very good. Maybe White Queen here just goes to 9. Next turn, what am I playing though? It's not a good play next turn. Pig. Maybe this, depending on what it is. I don't know. I hate that Dream Dimension. I wish we had that magic, man. Magneto. Okay, they're just dumping the Shang-Chi for tempo, man. This makes the Magneto feel a little safer, doesn't it? Magneto also moves Juggernaut. And we also have Leader. What a terrible play. It's just so bad. Killmonger just wiping out that ham, huh? So we're ahead here, right? If we just dump a Leader and they go for Magneto, maybe Ronin, although this is looking less and less like Ronin to me realistically. We just match, right? Is there any world where, let's see, they move a White Queen, like they play Magneto here. I need space for the White Queen, I guess, right? This is a 0 and this is a 4, so actually this would also move. So I guess maybe you just play the Leader here since we're already ahead on these, and I anticipate them just playing the 1 card. If they play 2 cards, this play is a lot more exposed. They know that I know about the Magneto, but they don't know about the Leader. I mean, I guess we just Kang, right? Why am I not Kanging every time? Let's just Kang and see what they... Oh, the free Kang snap nets it. All right.